Divine knew his mother would never approve of his relationship with Grace, so he kept it to himself and kept contacting Amara through calls, just to please Eber and Ruth. But while in Ibadan, he couldn't let go of Grace. He kept visiting and checking on her. One day, they went out for lunch together, and Divine decided to tell Grace that he wanted more than friendship. "I want you to be my fiancée because I want to marry you," he said. Grace thought for a while and replied, "I'm only 20 years old. I'm not as educated as you are, and I'm just a poor orphan struggling to make it in life." Divine replied, "But all of that has nothing to do with being my fiancé. I like you. You are pretty and intelligent, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you." But Grace answered, "We are not compatible. We are worlds apart." Divine asked, "Why are you with me now? Why don't you mind being my friend if you believe we are worlds apart?" Grace replied, "I like you. You are not only handsome, you are also nice. You never look down on me." But while she was speaking, Divine placed his right index finger on her lips to stop her. "Let's leave everything the way it is for now, Grace. Things will fall into place by themselves. I just want you to know that I really love you," he said. Just like Divine told Grace, things did indeed fall into place. Divine and Grace started seeing each other almost every day. Divine would pick Grace and Tara up around 1 a.m. and take them to the school kitchen because they needed to resume their cooking work as early as possible. He would also pick Grace up at 6 a.m. after she was done assisting the cook, drop her at home, and drive back to school. In the afternoon, he would pick her up at 3 p.m. so she could start her cleaning job. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, he drove her to adult school and later came to pick her up when she was done. Grace, on the other hand, always made sure to help him cook and preserve food for him in his refrigerator. Soon, everyone started noticing them, and they were nicknamed Divine Grace. One Saturday morning, Grace was in Divine's apartment helping to cook as usual. "Divine Grace," Divine said as he laughed. "How do they think so deep and come up with such a beautiful name?" Grace smiled and said, "It's because they believe in us. This is a relationship ordained by God. I was hopeless, but you came into my life and gave me hope." Divine smiled and replied, "And I must confess, I have never felt this way before in my entire life until I set my eyes on you. I pray nothing separates us. I don't think I can live without you, Grace. I love you so much." Grace replied, "I love you too, Divine. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for accepting me too," Divine said. And just then, the doorbell rang. Divine got up and opened the door. Standing there were Eber and Amara. "Mum," he exclaimed in surprise. "What are you doing here? You didn't tell me you were coming, so this is why you kept disturbing me for my address." Eber smiled. "Is this how you welcome us? Won't you let us in?" "Oh, pardon my manners," Divine apologized and stepped aside for them to enter. "This is such a surprise. You are the last person I expected to see." As he locked the door, Eber and Amara entered and saw Grace standing and looking confused. "Grace, this is my mum," Divine said, introducing Eber. "Good morning, Ma," Grace greeted. "How are you?" Eva asked. "I'm fine, thank you, Ma," Grace replied with a smile on her pretty face. "This is Amara, a very good family friend," Divine continued. Grace and Amara shook hands, though the introduction did not sit well with either of them. Eba had expected Amara to be introduced as his fiancée, and Amara felt the same way. "And who is she?" Eba asked, trying to smile. "She's Grace, one of the school cleaners," Divine lied for the first time. Grace felt terrible. "You can go now. I'll see you later, Grace," he said. Grace didn't even say goodbye. She walked out angrily and banged the door. Why did she bang the door like that? "I hope you're not cheating on me," Amara asked angrily. "What is a cleaner doing in your apartment?" Divine replied. "Did you come all the way from Lagos to Ibadan to tell me how to live my life?" Eba stepped in. "Come on, Divine, don't take it personal. She has every right to know how her man lives his life. Any woman who cares about her man will ask." "Can I get you something to drink?" Divine asked, ignoring Eba's comment. Grace got home, stood in front of the mirror, and cried. Tara, who was sleeping on the bed, heard her sobs. She stood up, walked to her, touched her softly, and said, "Tears are not meant to be shed by beautiful girls. Who is making my princess cry?" Grace hugged her tightly and burst into louder tears. Tara consoled her until she calmed down. Grace explained everything, including how she was introduced as a cleaner. "It's good, you cried. At least you didn't bottle it up," Tara said. "And it's okay if he doesn't want to let his family know you yet. Don't let it bother you. You have class this evening, and besides, aren't you even one of the school cleaners?" She joked, and they both laughed. Later that day, Divine came to adult school to pick Grace up. But Grace was annoyed and refused to follow him. "Don't ever come near me again," she shouted. "You think I'm a fool? You had the guts to introduce me to your mother as a cleaner. Not being educated and rich like you doesn't make me stupid. If you're ashamed of me in front of your people, then get out of my life." "I'm sorry, Grace. I was just confused. It was an impromptu visit. Please don't do this," he pleaded. Grace snapped, "Divine, or whatever your name is, don't make me show you the other side of me. I know your type, and I'm not ready to deal with foolishness. Get out of my life." She warned and walked away angrily. But Divine did not let the matter rest. He kept sending people, including Tara, to speak to Grace. Before long, they were back together. Time flew by, and Divine completed his 1-year youth service. He felt it was the right time to properly introduce Grace. They planned for Grace to follow him to Lagos, spend 3 weeks with him and his mother, and then return to Ibadan to finish her education. Tara was worried and advised Grace, "If you get there and you're not properly welcomed, don't force yourself on them. Divine loves you, but Dante, think he knows how to present you to his people so you'll be accepted. If they don't want you, come back immediately. You can't force people to love or accept you." "Thank you so much, Sister Tara. I will do exactly as you say. As much as I don't want anyone to separate Divine and me, I will love myself first." Grace said, and the two hugged affectionately.